He gets the second knife! Lemon Squad have fumbled! They fumbled on the objective! They had it in the bag, it was almost the map, and they lose to 2 knife kills. Roughneck. Oh my god. Our Semper making crazy plays. Running right up to Roughneck. Roughneck pulls out. It's a trade! Lemon Squad take the round, but oh my goodness! How did Techno not caught the objective? It was so close for them. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Our Semper getting 2 knife kills in 1 round. Scorpio. Take a look upstairs. Oh no. Semper coming down. Back to the scope of the cap. This could be it, folks. This could be the win. Semper making crazy plays. Running right to Roughneck. Roughneck pulls out. It's a trade. Lemon Squad take the round, but oh my goodness! How did Beckers not caught the objective? It was so close for them. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Semper getting 2 knife kills in 1 round. Scorpio. Touch the sky. This could be a race. This could be the win. Tonight we're coming alive. Someone comes around. Semper gets the knife. Semper goes for another knife. He gets the second knife. Lemon Squad fumbled. They fumbled on the objective. They had it in the bag. Touch the sky. 2 knife kills. Tonight we're coming alive. Semper making crazy plays. Running right to Roughneck. Roughneck pulls out. It's a trade! Lemon Squad take the round, but oh my goodness! How did Beckers not caught the objective? It was so close for them. Unbelievable.
These are the moments that we live
getting
for.
2 knife kills in 1 round.
Keep it inside of me.
Oh no. Semper's coming down. Back to the scope of the cap. This could be it, folks. This could be the win. Semper comes around. Semper gets the knife. Semper goes for another knife.
Touch the sky.
He gets the second knife.
Tonight we're coming
They fumbled on the objective. They had it in the bag. It was almost the map, and they lose to 2 knife kills. Roughneck. Oh my god. Our Semper making crazy plays. Running right up to Roughneck. Roughneck pulls out. It's a trade. Lemon Squad take the round, but oh my goodness! How did Beckers not caught the objective? It was so close for them. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Semper getting 2 knife kills in 1 round. Scorpio. Take a look upstairs. Oh no. Semper's coming down. Back to the scope of the cap. This could be it, folks. This could be the win. Semper comes around. Semper gets the knife. Semper goes for another knife. He gets the second knife. Lemon Squad fumbled. They fumbled on the objective. They had it in the bag. It was almost the map, and they lose to 2 knife kills. Roughneck. Oh my god. Our Semper making crazy plays. Running right to Roughneck. Roughneck pulls out. It's a trade. Lemon Squad take the round, but oh my goodness. How did Beckers not caught the objective? It was so close for them. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Semper getting 2 knife kills in 1 round. Scorpio. Take a look upstairs. Oh no. Semper's coming down. Back to the scope of the cap. This could be it, folks. This could be the win. Oh, Scorpio is playing the shots out. So our Semper comes around. Semper gets the knife. Semper goes for another knife. He gets the second knife. Lemon Squad have fumbled. They fumbled on the objective. They had it in the bag. It was almost the map, and they lose to 2 knife kills. Roughneck. Oh my god. Our Semper making crazy plays. Running right to Roughneck. Roughneck pulls out. It's a trade. Lemon Squad take the round, but oh my goodness. How did Beckers not caught the objective? It was so close for them. Unbelievable. Squad take the round, but oh my goodness! How did Becker not cut the objective? It was so close for them. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Except for getting 2 knife kills in 1 round. Scorpio. Take a look upstairs. Oh no. It's coming down. Back to the scope of the cap. This could be it, folks. This could be the win. They lose to 2 knife kills. Roughneck. Oh my god. Our Semper making crazy plays. Running right to Roughneck. Roughneck pulls out. It's a trade. Lemon Squad take the round, but oh my goodness. How did Becknoise not cut the objective? It was so close for them. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Our Semper getting 2 knife kills in 1 round. Scorpio. Let's take a look upstairs in the middle match. Oh no. Our Semper's coming down. Let's go for the cap. This could be it, folks. This could be the win. This could be for a win. Oh, Squid's playing the shots out. So our Semper comes around. Semper gets the knife. Semper goes for another knife. He's not getting. He gets the second knife. Lemon Squad have fumbled. They fumbled on the objective. They had it in the bag. It was almost the map, and they lose to 2 knife kills. Roughneck. Oh my god. Our Semper making crazy plays. Running right up to Roughneck. Roughneck pulls out. It's a trade. Lemon's gonna take the round, but oh my goodness. How did Becknoise not cut the objective? It was so close for them. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Our Semper getting 2 knife kills in 1 round. Scorpio. Take a look upstairs in the middle match. Oh no. Our Semper's coming down. Back to the scope of the cap. This could be it, folks. This could be the win. Semper gets the knife. Semper goes for another knife. He's not getting. He gets the second knife. Lemon Squad have fumbled. They fumbled on the objective. They had it in the bag. It was almost the map, and they lose to 2 knife kills. Roughneck. Oh my god. Our Semper making crazy plays. Running right up to Roughneck. Roughneck pulls out. It's a trade. Lemon Squad take the round, but oh my goodness. How did Becknoise not cut the objective? It was so close for them. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Semper getting 2 knife kills in 1 round. Scorpio. Take a look upstairs in the middle match. Oh no. Semper's coming down. Back to the scope of the cap. This could be it, folks. This could be the win. Oh, Scorpio's playing the shots out. So our Semper comes around. Semper gets the knife. Semper goes for another knife. He's not getting. He gets the second knife. Lemon Squad have fumbled. They fumbled on the objective. They had it in the bag. It was almost the map, and they lose to 2 knife kills. Roughneck. Oh my god. Our Semper making crazy plays. Running right up to Roughneck. Roughneck pulls out. It's a trade. Lemon's gonna take the round, but oh my goodness. How did Becknoise not cut the objective? It was so close for them. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Semper getting 2 knife kills in 1 round. Scorpio. Oh no. Back to the scope of the cap. This could be it, folks. This could be the win. Oh, Scorpio's putting the shots out. So our Semper comes around. Semper gets the knife. Semper goes for another knife. He's not getting. He gets the second knife. Lemon Squad have fumbled. They fumbled on the objective. They had it in the bag. It was almost the map, and they lose to 2 knife kills. Roughneck. Oh my god. Our Semper making crazy plays.
Boys and girls of all ages, welcome to Beginners vs. Lemon Squad with your host, the Lonely Viper, and his famous co-host, Radarhead.
Radarhead.
There he is. There he is.
It's rude to introduce myself. You need to introduce me, and I introduce you. You'd be
I
like,
did
I'm here with
introduce
Radarhead,
you,
and I'll
you
be like,
just-
I'm here with the Lonely Viper.
I did introduce you. You just, took a second too long, and I was like, I was building up anticipation. We to let it, let it get there. Couldn't just rush straight in.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe next time, kind of just like give me some hand signals or something. Be like, hey, this is how this is going down. Anyway, we're here today on this gorgeous evening in the UK, if that's where we're casting from.
Live from the UK.
Live, and we're here to watch Lemon Squad versus Beginners.
Beginners.
Our set for making crazy plays. Corner right to Ravnik pulls out. It's a trade! Lemon Squad take the round, but oh my goodness! How did Becknoise not count the objective? It was so close for them. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Marseppe getting 2 knife kills in 1 round. Scorpio. Let's take a look upstairs in the middle match. Oh no.
2, 1. Oh, here we go. Oh, if I didn't forget the
comes.
overlay, I feel so good about this. And here are Beginners on round 1 of Quarantine on offense versus Lemon Squad. Currently on the hot streak. Radar, take it away.
Well, we've got 2 winning teams right now. They both won their first games, Beginners versus Boss Fight, Lemon Squad versus Silent Purge. So these are 2 undefeated teams so far. That doesn't mean much. They've only played 1 game each. But let's see how they do. We've obviously got Beginners as the favorites. See if Lemon Squad... I don't think Lemon Squad have ever beaten Beginners before, so will this be the first time? Will we see an upset? Who knows? I don't. Do you?
No, I have no goddamn idea, but I'm super excited to see what both teams can throw out here.
You just keep watching the roof, mate.
I don't see Solo on the battlefield. Is he in the north? Is that Solo?
Good question. Let's take a quick look at the scoreboards. They haven't
I
fielded
don't see
Solo today.
Solo.
They're keeping us a secret
Whoa.
weapon. Oh, exciting. Who
He's
knows
doing
how
a
this is gonna
Kessel
go down.
run right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got team
So yeah,
chat.
as we can
Oh,
see, this
I'm going to turn on
we've
team
got
chat.
Burning building with Synthorian doing subtle sweeps. Subtle sweeps from Synthorian. You can switch to me. I'm getting better at that. I promise, Viper.
Oh, yeah.
Raffneck doing the lower defense. We've got a single Lemon Squad all the way in the north, just covering for a flank. But he's on a lonely island over there. He's going to be all by himself. No matter what happens, he'll be good for information and maybe a pick or 2.
Yeah.
But he won't be getting any backup.
I think he's vital right there. This position right here that Becknoise has, this is massive for the team because he's going to be like a serious recon unit. He's going to advise of the potential 3-man push coming up here from Beginners.
So we see 2 Beginners hanging back in the central Marsoc building at the back of the map on the east side. Doing what Beginners do. Just hold the line.
We could be about to see a bit of a confrontation here. Let's pop into Killinger's first-person perspective as he checks out the northwest side.
So they're going to be watching those windows like hawks. Like from my perspective right now, you can see Beginners doing a stream, Woods hitting the roof. Not got any backup though, so if you got taken down, then their teammates would not be in a position to refrag. Killinger covering for a flank. We can see Kensai, the North Gardens, just looking for any kind of contact, scanning for Becknoise there. They don't know he's there, but they probably assume someone's in that building.
Yeah, it is a safe assumption. Like, I mean, typically you normally see someone in that northwest tower. It's super standard.
Check out Guka's positioning right now.
Guka's positioning. Hold on a second. And
Yeah, so
I can't really see him when I'm at your POV, but I'm going to just hop back to Killinger and Kenzai right now because I think there's about to be some action as we see Killinger moving in towards Becknoist. And oh, the tension in the air is palpable. Here he's moving in. Becknoist about to peek. Here it comes. There it is.
It's a clean kill. 2 kills, but he's down.
And Resible.
He's down and Resible, but he's taken out 2 Beginners. That's massive. That's just cut the Beginners fight attack in half and killed the flank movement. Completely wiped out the flank movement.
Yeah. And if we jump over to the middle of the map here, we see Peasley pushing up on the tank in the central courtyard, looking to get Raffneck and the boys in Bernie building. I don't know. What do you feel about this so far? I mean,
well, obviously Beginners are 2 men down. They didn't cover, like, I mean, see, this is what we see the difference between someone like Beginners and Globochem. Globochem would have cleared that building before moving on.
Yeah, they would have been really careful. But you know what? I mean, it's tough to clear that building. It's not easy. Becknoise didn't pop out till the right moment.
Hey, Rick, you gotta clear those buildings, Rick. But he played it wise. He didn't peek. He waited till he heard, and he popped over and took the exact moment, got it right.
Yeah.
And that's where it pays off. Patience in this game, so important.
Oh, check this out. Woods just caught sight of one of the members of Lemon Squad going for the res on that north side of the map.
But there's nothing he can do about it.
He took a shot. He missed it. He just didn't get it in time. So Becknoise is going to get the res, and that's going to put Lemon Squad back in the lead.
Well, they already were in the lead. They only had one man like damaged against 2 down beginners. So they've got 5 up. Beginners only have 3 up. It's a big deal on defense.
Yeah.
So far, this defense looking solid. Great positioning on the objective. We got Rafnek low. We got Synthorian still high. He's peeking a little bit too much and could get picked off if beginners player is in the correct position to get that visual of burning building. Peasley, a patient sniper. We saw him versus boss fight, really making some crazy ass long range shots.
Oh yeah.
With just a straightforward AR rifle. So Synthorian probably doesn't realize how much threat he's actually in from that boy.
He demonstrated.
Meanwhile, Woods.
Sorry, I was gonna say he demonstrated some exceptional marksmanship that really just threw a haymaker for boss fight in that last game, and it was incredible to see.
Right, if you switch to my view right now, you'll see Woods making a cross. He's got his eyes on burning buildings. Synthorian, if he steps out, is gonna get taken down. He's point blank now with Rafnek. Rafnek doesn't have a clue he's there though. He's giving himself away, and Woods capitalizes, taking him down.
But
Meanwhile,
that did cost Peasley drawing the fire. Woods going for the cap now.
Oh,
Synthorian doesn't know. This is huge.
So many Lemon squad up, and they don't realize.
Oh
This
wow!
is insane.
And he does it. Woods
Oh
takes the score.
Gosh, 1 beginner's left, and he takes it, and they don't
Oh,
realize, and he's
wow.
still alive. What a
Oh
giant
my
hole.
goodness! Oh my lord! I am blown away by that. That was really cool. Down to the wire. Woods, the last man
Lemon.
left alive.
Lemon squad though, like such a giant gaper in the defense there. Insane how much of a gaping hole they left in that defense. And didn't check, I mean, were they not checking the tablets to realize they didn't have any point blank defense on top of the objective?
You know, I don't know. That's gonna irk some guys on Lemon Squad. They're gonna be thinking, how did we, after killing 4 members of beginners, still drop that round?
Yeah, I remember Boss Fight doing something similar last season, but I mean, it's ridiculous that for them right now, the mental state, they must have been feeling so G'd up. All right, I've got 4 beginners down, and then a second later, the Woods gets the uplink.
Ouch! All I gotta say is that, but like amazing play from Woods. I mean, that was awesome. He took down the defender there, gets over the wall, tablet out, goes straight in for the kill. Doesn't hesitate. He knows it's a risk he could get shot, but he knows what's on the line at stake here. Grabbing that 2-point lead for beginners.
Now, Lemon Squad are an interesting team. They've been in the European League for a while now, have been slowly growing in strength. Last season, they almost beat Mob Squad in a huge upset. They came so close. It was one of the best matches of the season, in my opinion. Lemon Squad, a team that have yet to really prove themselves. They are close to becoming giant slayers, but they still haven't quite done it yet. They haven't beaten beginners, they haven't beaten Boss Fight, they haven't beaten Mob Squad, Globocam. I don't know about SMC's tactical, but the point is, these guys are on the verge of becoming great. They just need a bit more of a tipping point. As we saw there, the defense was solid, apart from that giant hole.
Yeah.
I mean, the defense was winning. They were doing so well, and it was looking great for them.
I've just pulled up the map now just to show people, but just to illustrate how that went down, okay? There was a north side push from beginners, okay? 2 of them get tagged by Beck Noist. A res comes out from a member of Lemon Squad, flank around the west alley, gets him up. Woods rotates off rooftop, okay? Meanwhile, Peasley pushes through central courtyard. Peasley draws fire from the defenders. Woods crosses the road, okay? Woods then realizes the defender's there, tags him, and sneaks over the wall to get the cap on the objective. And that's really where you see a lot of the caps come. It's that central push from that, like, sort of that below the rooftop and through the central court. That's where you see the caps coming for this objective.
And it's not like it's a surprise. It's not like beginners did anything specifically special there. That is that is what the good teams do. They go across the nose cone, to eliminate any close range defender, do the objective behind the wall.
Yeah.
Anyway, round 2, map 1, beginners on defense. Lemons looking for some kind of comeback here because they're 2 points down on a round that was pretty much theirs.
If one thing's for sure, is Lemon Squad know how to come back. Or at least Solo does.
They don't have Solo. I guess he couldn't make it tonight, or maybe this isn't his jam. We shall see.
Maybe.
But I'd be shocked if we see beginners make a similar mistake to Lemon Squad.
And I saw
Lemon
some
Squad
shots going out
crossing
there.
the road right now and being caught out. Like, none of them have gone down, but 4 of them crossed and 4 of them have been made. So beginners having such a big advantage straight away, knowing that there's 4 Lemon Squad on that side of the map. They can rotate and adapt to make sure to capitalize on that.
Yeah. And just to pull up the map now, just to give people to refresh the map, just so people lay out the defenders. So Killinger rotates from inside burning building to outside burning building. Clever move. Meanwhile, there's a decent spread from beginners. They're really careful about making sure their back is secure. They don't want to get caught by any rotations through the north into the west alley, which seems like it might be what the Lemon Squad are going for right here with the 4-man push north side.
It's actually perfect. Look at that lineup. It provides a wedge directed at the north
Yeah.
from beginners.
Oh!
It's a very clever formation. Oh, and a long-range takedown on Beckenoise there.
Yeah, wow. Unlucky for Becknoise. Amazing shot. Who'd that come out from? Looks like it was possibly Woods. The only one on the team with 2 kills, maybe? Maybe it's Peasley.
I don't know.
If it was anybody, I'd put my money on Peasley. Excellent shot.
Huh.
The excellent marksman that he is. With a holographic, might I add. Not even a scope. Just a holographic. He is some excellent marksman.
I'm pretty sure that was, yeah, Peasley. He's a great shot. Dangerous, terrifying,
Yeah.
in fact.
If I was to venture a guess, let's jump into Peasley's perspective right now. No, I don't think it was Peasley. I think maybe it was... Yes, it was Woods. If we look where Woods' POV and where he's looking, it's highly likely that could have been him.
No, it was definitely 100% Peasley.
Oh, yeah, sorry. The kills on the south side, which would have been Peasley. Let me just pull
Now
up
listen,
the
from
map
the previous game,
From
Woods
here
was the only person who got
to
any
here.
kills. So,
here. Yeah. So let's jump
so
back
there's
into
one death on this run.
Just jumping back into
Has to
Centaurian
be
and
Peasley.
Guka. Look at these two guys being two naughty, snaky boys after my own heart. That's for sure.
But it's completely unnecessary. I mean, I love how cautious they're being, but they just don't realize. Obviously, they can't possibly know how unnecessary it is. But we're seeing a 4-man push now, even if it's 2-2 split. They're still all on the north side. Beginners know that. Beginners know that they took a single guy down to the east. They saw a 4-man rotation.
Yep.
They know it's coming.
They know. I think, and they're very well geared up to defend that north side. If you just check out the map here. Hold on a second, refresh again. We can see, yeah, like, again, that north side, they're not too worried. I mean, there could be a solid push beneath Burning across the road, but...
So you may not have seen it then. Guka and Rafnek emulating boss fight then. 2 of them threw 2 perfect grenades onto roof. So there was a double explosion on roof, which would have wiped out any beginner up there. Unfortunately for them, there was no beginner up there. And therefore they were wasted grenades. But they were 2 perfectly timed, perfectly thrown grenades. Lemon Squad really up in the game. That kind of play last season would have been considered next level.
But then, to be fair, they're also telegraphing the fact that they're clearing rooftop. I mean, anybody across the map's going to hear, oh, that's 2 grenades rooftop, someone's clearing it out.
Yeah, but at the same time, they know that they're, Lemon Squad know they've been made anyway, so...
And I just saw Rafnek signaling to Guka to cross over towards rooftop. Meanwhile, if we check out Centaurian and his boy, Pulsabil, pushing that West Valley approach. Again, seems like a
It's going
coordinated
to be a
north
tough
attack.
push.
Yeah, coordinated
You know
north
what,
attack.
actually, looking at Centaurian Pulsabil's positions, they're going good refrag position, they've got good cover and overwatch of each other. And if you look at beginners, they're not actually shutting down that approach.
No, they've not adequately, I think, adapted that. Although, if I look at PC's positioning, PC gets the sense that the south side is clear, so he doesn't mind using this wall for cover and completely exposing himself to the south side. Centaurian and Paulsville moving up. 1 minute 55 on the clock. It's getting close to game time. Something's got to happen here.
Roughneck looking for some kind of peekaboo. Looking for a pickoff anywhere, but he's not finding it. There's no beginners anywhere that they're going to find. The only person they could get is in the back of the map, in the west side of the map.
Yeah, they're taking far too long to make a move here. And
1 minute 30 in there. They're nowhere near an attack position yet.
very cautious, boys. Oh! Shots coming out, and Smoils down the very back, and cheeky little spot right here managed to tag a member of Lemon Squad.
Yep, that's Polishable down. Polishable down and out. Some might ask, is that impossible? But it's not.
Worth noting, Kenzai's rotated over to the ambulance. And 1 minute on the clock. I mean, Lemons have left this way too long, I think, to have an effective attack here.
They're going to have to rush at the objective, which means they're going to get cut down by Woods as they cross now.
Yeah. Like, there's no way this is going to prove to be a successful attack with the way they've set themselves up here.
So if you cut to my position right now, we're on Woods' position. You can see he won't be able to see them yet, but that smoke's out. He's not stupid. His gun's ready, trained on that.
Yeah.
On that cross.
He knows where he's looking.
He knows exactly what's coming.
And I mean, the clock is ticking down. 38 seconds. They've got to do something.
35 seconds, 34 seconds. Killinger's ready as well. Peasley rotating around to the objective.
Yeah.
Kensai also got eyes on the objective from that perspective.
I mean, Lemon Squad have perfectly telegraphed the way they're coming at this, and here we go. And
Gonna
first
cross,
the shot's
taken
coming
down.
out. He's taking.
Second cross.
And there, shots coming out from Woods.
Oh,
Centaurian
missed.
wounded. Killinger looking for the finish. Oh, but Peasley picks it up from the back wall.
Meanwhile, Guka with 10 seconds left, providing nothing with it.
No, Guka just completely proven to be ineffective. It's a wet blanket of an offense for Lemon Squad. And the defense from beginners is incredibly on
one.
point.
Time's up, and Guka
Wow.
just completely
The ultimate shame
irrelevant player.
the ultimate shame of surviving a round and timing out.
Yeah.
So interesting
Again,
round.
you can see a separation between, and this seems unfair because Mob Squad were guilty of it at the ESL VRML
Very true.
event, but running out of time on attack as Marsok and being nowhere near their objective is just a cardinal sin in my opinion. It just should not. We should not be seeing it from this level of teams.
Yeah, I
Capital punishment. Off with his head.
Off with all of his head. We're not even going to say which head. We're just going to take them all off.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, what do you think overall of Lemon Squad's approach on offense? There were some really impressive... There was an impressive methodicalness to it, but I feel like their timing, their pacing's off.
Well, I thought it was overly risky cross at the start. No smokes, no suppression. They just ran across in the open and got lucky by none of them getting tagged. And then they went, they slowly moved up on the north. They know they'd been made. Some great grenades onto the roof, even though there was no one on there. And then it all just kind of fell apart from there.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. I feel like no smokes, so they're able to immediately telegraph to beginners how many people went north. They kept one guy south, which is not a bad move, but he got picked off. So what I mean, did he have a scope? How was he effective?
No idea. All I know is that when push came to shove, Lemon Squad took too long to get nowhere, and then they were forced in the last minute to run from a very long distance. Not from a comfortable distance like beginners like to get themselves into, from a very long distance, leaving themselves well open for that cross, called out as they crossed, gunned down as they crossed, and Guka running out of time, nowhere near the objective.
Yeah.
All right, now we go into round 3, map 1. He did gook all the way up.
He gooked all the way up. Okay.
Now we have Lemon Squad on defense.
And beginners on offense.
Office building objective. Now this is one of the worst, possibly the worst one to try and defend in my opinion. That or ambulance. I don't know which one's worse.
Yeah.
It's just horrid. There's just nowhere as
Just looking at Killinger as he pushes up towards that rooftop. And Killinger calling it already. If we look at the map, he says at least 2 going towards the roof. Look at that. 2 minimum, maybe 3.
So we see a really aggressive defense here from Lemon Squad. And we're going to see an engagement north.
Oh.
Roughneck down, not out.
Tagged. And he's out now. Looks like he got tagged by
looking for a
Smiles.
refrag. Yeah, Guka looking for a refrag. It's not happening though. Meanwhile, we see Beckenice is doing a really odd push. Well, it's not an odd push. It's a very aggressive push underneath the rooftop.
Let's take a look over at him. Oh, he gets punished for it too by Killinger.
Wow, what a great position from Killinger over there. Just checking a really non-obvious attack path from the defenders and being rewarded for it. So this leaves Guka alone in the north trying to hold back 1, 2, 3 beginners. Meanwhile, in the south, we've got a slow rotation by Smiles, I want to say. Regardless.
Woods rotating on the south.
Regardless, there's only 3 defenders left. The solid defense that we saw in round 1
could be
completely replaced by this crumbling defense. Guka knows this beginner's over there. He's sweeping, but he's in a really, I would say, indefensible position here.
That's a tough one. If it's an ambush-style defense, it might work, but this is more of a active
Synthorian
defense.
taken down now. Synthorian taken down on the objective.
Oh, Guka putting off some shots, and he's gonna get punished for that.
He took down Smiles. He took down Smiles at the back of the map.
Wow, but
he's paid off.
Okay.
He's prepping a grenade now. It's a great grenade, but it falls short, not taking down Kensai. Meanwhile, Killinger is bursting over to try and get a refrag on him.
Is he gonna find it, or is he gonna get found?
Backs off.
He gets found as he tries to frag. He gets tagged. Guka pulling out the defense.
He's the only defender left, though. He doesn't realize the objective is way open right now.
Oh my god, this is bad news. And there's a member of his team up who could communicate this. He's checked his tablet. He sees it. He's calling that he's coming. This is it.
Kensai not capitalizing or trying to refrag. So Guka now charging back towards the objective. He's against 3 beginners. What can he do?
He can try and get across the road. Maybe he'll get lucky and res his teammate. It's possible. It's possible even.
It's possible, yeah. Oh no, it's not possible. It's
I think he's gonna do it. He's gonna get Synthorian up.
Yeah, he's in a good position.
Wow,
here.
MVP
Beginners
play.
do not have a line of sight on him. Keeping the dream alive for Lemon Squad.
Meanwhile, Kenzai, where did he go? There he is. pushing up slowly. They've got it kind of surrounded at this point with Peasley in center, and they've got Woods on ambulance. They've got bags of time to play this out.
It's a 3 versus 2 situation. Guka keeping the dream alive by taking down 2 beginners and getting a res on Synthorian.
Yeah.
But this is still a really hard objective to cover, and still they are outnumbered as defenders. What they have working for them now is the approach paths beginners have to take forces them into the open. Right now, Woods, for instance, Synthorian, no reactions to speak of.
Oh,
No, sorry, Synthorian. You had time to take down Woods. Woods took you down, though.
Yeah, Woods getting that perfect line of sight.
Guka.
Out comes the frag grenade. Guka repositioning now, frantically heading back towards
Again,
the deck.
Guka, the sole survivor right now. Will he be able to pull off a solo?
But, I mean, gotta hand it to beginners. They're playing a blinder of an offense here. He's going to blind fire in this corner. He's going to do it. He moves, but he doesn't see Woods. Oh, he
Great
does.
situation. He takes him out of the roof.
Wow.
Woods now
coming around the
pushing
corner. Woods shoots, and he takes him down.
Oh, wow. Guka taking down 3 beginners, though. Almost making the distance and a res, but this map 1 very quickly goes to beginners.
Yeah. Very little contest. Well, actually, the first round definitely had more contest, but woo! Excellent stuff from beginners right there.
Yeah, really, really great stuff from beginners. I expected better from after what Lemon Squad showed against Silent Purge. I expected a much stronger showing, and that first round seemed so promising for Lemon Squad, and then they just got decimated from that point onwards. Will Lemon Squad be able to bring it back in map 2? I hope so.
Is it too late now to say sorry? Yeah, I know that I let you down. Is it too late to say sorry now?
This could be it, folks. This could be the win.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Oh, Springer, that's where the shot's at. Zipper comes around. Zipper gets the knife. Zipper goes for another knife.
Yeah, I know that I let you down. Is it too late to say sorry now?
On the objective, they had it in the bag. It was almost the map, and they lose to 2 knife kills.
I'll take every single
Roughneck.
piece of the blame if you
Oh my
want
God.
to.
Our Semper making crazy plays.
You know
Quarter
that
right to
there is
Roughneck.
no
Roughneck pulls
innocent
up.
one in this game.
It's a trade.
too.
Lemon Squad take the round. Oh my
I'll go, and
goodness.
then you go,
How did
I
Beckers
spill
not
the
catch the
truth.
objective? It was so close for them.
Say the words,
Unbelievable.
say forget this.
Unbelievable.
Is it too
Semper
late
getting
now
2
to say
knife kills, 1 round.
sorry?
Scorpio.
Cause I'm missing more than just your body. Oh, is it too late now to
This could be
say
it, folks. This could be the
sorry?
win.
Yeah, I know that I let you down. Is it too late to say sorry now?
Semper comes
I'm just
around.
trying to get you back on me.
Semper gets the knife. Semper goes for another knife.
Just your
He gets the second knife.
Is it too late now
On
to
the
say
objective, they had it in the
sorry?
bag. It was almost the map, and they lose to 2 knife kills.
Is it too late to
Roughneck.
say sorry now?
Oh my God. Our Semper making crazy plays. Roughneck pulls up. It's a trade. Lemon Squad take the round. Oh my goodness. How did Beckers not count the objective? It was so close for them. Unbelievable.
Yeah, I know that I let you down. Is it too late to say
Semper getting 2 knife kills in 1 round. Scorpio.
Squad, pick it up this game. You know what? Beginners beat boss fight 4-0 on the weekend.
Yeah.
And then second map, boss fight beat them 4-2. So let's see if Lemon Squad can emulate boss fight's performance.
Let's
And
take a
make
look.
beginners pay for the original victory.
Well, here we go with Lemon Squad taking a northwest spawn. Or is it southeast? Got my directions mixed up. 3 members going through the valley. Guka, Roughneck, and Pulsa Bill looking to make a play. Let's see what they can bring to the table and see if they can actually penetrate the defense of beginners, who typically go for a ambush-style defense on this map. Am I right?
Yeah, they've got an odd defensive position here. They're not really going with the ambush so much. They've got Woods and Peasley in Brothel. Dr. Killinger in the central building, calling attention to himself. Meanwhile, we've got Kensai and Smiles in Market, covering the north. Now, this is a really interesting setup. They've got a 2-2-1 defense across the line. You don't often see teams putting 2 players together in such a close proximity. It gives them a great refrag possibility and the ability to obviously res each other if they go down. It's a really refreshing tactic to see. Usually you see much more spread defense on Downfall.
Yeah, I gotta say I like this sort of semicircle. Again, it's a like you said, it's it's a determined defense. It's semicircle set, but there's also redundancy in it with there's 2 units of 2 beginners on either side of the objective, both north and south, to provide a means of redundancy. So one guy goes down, the other guy can either get him up or, get a refrag.
Yep. So it turns out there was an earthquake or something, and Solo, that's why Solo can't play, because it screwed up his cables.
Well, that's what he gets for living on a fault line. I mean, he only has himself to blame.
It's only his fault. You'd like that line?
Straight up, dog.
And these are the jokes. Anyway, we can see now that Lemon Squad are doing a 3-man push near White House over the hill. I'm quite far away, Viper, so I apologize for saying that, but now I'm with them.
I'm on them right now.
Synthorian taking up a sniper position role up here. I did not realize Synthorian was a sniper, but we can see Synthorian up on the hill, looking for a pickoff, looking for any intel he can get on beginners' positions. Meanwhile, 3 Lemon Squad still waiting for that push.
Yep. Just watching Woods now in Brothel, who's taking a bit of suppressive fire from the guys on the hill. Guka now.
Meanwhile, Bekanoist all by himself in the north, so we can see like a 3-1-1 spread from Lemon Squad now. Good map coverage by them. We've got one either side of the map, and the rest of the team in the middle. It gives them great intel advantage.
Out come the smokes as well from Guka.
That 3-man has now split up a little bit, fragmented, but they're still in a great position to push.
Woods saying he's not concerned about the smoke. Jumping back to camera 4, we look at the dumpster building. Pulsable Guka moving up together. I like the teamwork coming out of Lemon Squad. I do like that. I like the way they're moving as a unit. They're staying together. They got a bit of cohesiveness that I'm just really digging.
Guka and Pulsable especially. They're showing really great team cohesion.
Yeah, I really like
this
that.
Is a really interesting play from beginners. Though I love how creative beginners tactics always are. It's just a pleasure to see what kooky stuff are they going to come out with next.
Those crazy coots.
Those crazy beginners. They're beginning to do my anyway. So we got Guka now doing a slow push up to the wall. It's a great defensive position. I don't think it's been made. Woods is throwing out some defensive fire, giving himself away.
Yeah, and it's cool. They got
Pulsable.
Woods has Peasy watching his back. I thought that's a really cool thing. And on camera 4, we can pop to Guka.
Pulsable throwing out some suppression fire. Guka covering Brothel, expecting to see someone step out. It's a great position here. If someone just does a peek in that window, he's ready for it.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Bekanoist making a great rotation from the north. I don't think he's been seen. He's moving in really slowly, so I don't think he's taking any fire. Meanwhile, we still have Synthorian taking up the sniper position. Not really doing much right now, but he'll be able to pick someone off if they have to do a rush to stop the objective. Wow, look at this push-up now between Pulsable and Killinger.
This could be some serious action.
Roughneck and Pulsable now at mid-hotel. What a great push from them.
Oh, this is cool. Here comes a smoke grenade. Very nice. Killinger now going to be solo holding this middle hotel. What's going to happen here? Is Killinger going to make a play, or is he just going to sit tight in ambush?
He knows they're here. He's waiting for that ambush potential moment. Guka now, also up to the middle building. Lemon Squad have managed to make it to the middle building with very little incoming fire.
Oh, here we go! And Dr. Killinger gets traded out! Guka, I'm not sure. I think Guka might have gotten the kill there.
Well, 2 Lemon Squad down, but 1 Resable. So we're just going to see a res now come out from... Oh no, wait. Where was that person taken out? Oh, it was Bekanoist. Bekanoist is down, not out, but they won't be getting a res on him.
Woods gets tagged by Guka. Guka gets refragged, though.
1 minute left on the clock, approaching. Pulsable looking for a pickup back on Kensai. Kensai knows his position, but calling out to Smalls and the rest of the team.
Pulsable's looking for it. Kensai's looking for him back. How are we doing time-wise? 55 seconds on the clock.
Synthorian not in a great position to help out here, though. He's looking for a pick-off on Kensai. He's not going to get it.
No. And also, on top of that, he also has to deal with Smalls sitting downstairs. It's going to be a pretty tough one for them. But to be fair, no, look at it. Peasley's also got the angle covered, so it's going to be pretty bad for Pulsable. He gets tagged by Kensai, leaving...
Pulsable down and out.
Leaving just back.
Just Synthorian. Synthorian could not possibly make it in time now. Even if he started legging it, he's not making it to those objectives.
He's way out of position. I mean, did he kind of just render himself completely useless by staying out there? Because like that, again, as I mentioned at the beginning, the defense style of beginners is kind of ambushy somewhat. You're not going to engage them until you get close and they start popping out. So they don't expose themselves to long-range angles, which makes sense.
Yeah, well, 5 seconds left on the clock. Synthorian. I mean, Lemon. We're seeing small cracks in what's holding Lemon Squad back from being a top tier team.
Yeah.
Weird plays like this where there's a single player left, he just makes no attempt to try and push in. You keep seeing moments of brilliance from Lemon Squad. They're so close to becoming a great squad. 3 of the players making it to middle building, close to the objective, gives them real commanding position to counterattack any position they discover at beginners. They had a great flank by Beckanoist, but Synthorian not doing anything. I mean, there's the potential there for some snipe pickoffs, but you can't leave it till 30 seconds left to be the only guy left on your team and just sit up there.
No, I mean, if you're gonna be the Overwatch sniper at 2 minutes, you gotta be hauling ass down from wherever the hell you think you're gonna be, and you gotta get in there and be relevant and make plays. Like, it's not enough to sit out there.
And listen, in modern Onward, it's not the same anymore. Yes, he's got a sniper rifle, but he knows where teammates are down. He knows where there's dead bodies. He can easily throw away his gun, pick up a rifle, go in close range. This is not old Onward. He's no longer just limited to a pistol once he gets close.
And let's just have a hop over to, let's have a hop over to replay of Solo on Downfall against SP. And I just think I want to show that the approach Solo took might have actually given him, might have actually done something for Lemon Squad in this one, and maybe having him on the team would have made a difference, because he crept around the right side of that building that Kensai was in, and he took out RPSPT. I don't know how you say his name, but and it worked. That could have been the thing that would have broke the back of the beginner's defense, because once they took that central hotel, it's possible it might have worked if they could deal with Woods, and they did in the brothel.
Yeah, but it was not to be. We're going to go in now soon into round 2. We're going to see Lemon Squad on defense. So far, Lemon Squad not able to pick up a round. Are we going to see that change in the next one? I certainly hope so. The defense from beginners there, holding, killing in the middle building, even though he managed to get a trade. Beckanoist, great flank taken down by we got beginners taking up really good aggressive defenses that overlap with each other and able to give each other direct support, refrag support, and the ability to res each other. What was interesting is that so many people made it to mid hotel, past Kensai and Woods.
Yeah.
Was it Kensai and Woods? No, it was.
So I said what comes
We
around.
have come so far. We get down right now. Let me walk you down this road.
Lemon Squad have fumbled. They fumbled on the objective. They had it in the bag. It was almost the map, and they moved to 2 knife kills. Roughneck. Oh my god. Arsene, we're making crazy plays. Roughneck pulls out. It's a trade. Lemon Squad take the round. Oh my goodness. They not got the objective. It was so close for them. Unbelievable. Arsene, we're getting 2 knife kills in 1 round. Scorpion. Oh no.
Let's go!
Alrighty, let's take a look, see at what Lemon Squad are lining up on the defense, and then we'll hop over to the beginners and see what they're gonna put in on the offense. Out comes some early smokes from Lemon Squad. I really like to see that on defense. They put out the early smokes just to mess with the offense, or potentially aid them getting into a more favorable position.
So a very different, more traditional lineup from Lemon Squad's defense. We can see complete spread around the objective. Less refrag potential, but more map coverage.
Yeah. So checking out beginners now. Beginners now, again, spreading out nicely across the map to get as many angles as they possibly can.
Fantastic. Bringing up that map, Viper, this looks great. You can just see such a cordon of death set up by beginners. And it's almost like a hand. Like it's slowly, like the north and the south and southernmost players really forming a really great flank perimeter.
Yep. Yep. Just covering all the angles. Like if you were a defender, you tried to send a team around your enemy's flank, it would just get mowed down by beginners' amazing coverage.
Yep. They really have just straight up coverage over the central area of the map to any Lemon Squad who might be punching through the middle.
Yep. They're going to really struggle with that one. I think Becknoise is covering that market building, or whatever people like to call it, from the bottom floor. So he's against that ambush style. He doesn't want to engage the enemy head on. He wants to wait till they get closer to him and just pop out and surprise them. Reduce the ability for them to actually reciprocate.
We can see Smiles doing some peeks from the up near the twin Marsoc buildings. Woods throwing out some suppression fire. from the north.
And we got 3 members of beginners down south looking to push in. Looks like Killinger's making a move for south guard. And yes, he is. Feeling confident. He feels like he's happy enough to cross. No smokes or anything. Unassisted. And he's moving in.
It would be unusual for a defender to be in a position where they could have picked off Killinger, and he knows about it.
Yeah. What you do see sometimes is someone in dumpster building, the dark room of that. But yeah, like totally agree that it's unlikely that he's going to be occupied. What could have happened though is if someone had a more aggressive forward position, they could have picked him perhaps.
No, but you have to remember how aggressive beginners' initial positioning was. I'm pretty certain they felt confident that they would have seen someone moving into that, like an area that would have cut down Killinger.
Yeah.
So he moved with confidence because they had good intel at the start, just based on their original positioning.
Interesting that we're seeing a bit of a meta as well. I can see Pulsable occupying the same spot in Middle Hotel that Killinger had last time. And
it's an
Centurion
important
also
building to
occupying
hold.
Brothel.
There's no doubt about it.
Ooh, Centurion takes a wound from suppressive fire from the Marsoc Hills. Pop over there and take a look.
So we can see Woods in the north filling up with a similar position to what we saw Bekanois doing in the previous round.
Let's take a look.
Just looking for a pick-off, looking for intel. I mean, that's one of the most important things about Downfall, is trying to figure out which buildings your enemies are hiding in.
Yeah, that's absolutely massive.
I'd say of all the maps, it's the one where intel on defenders' positions is the most important, just because there's so many places defenders can hide.
Yeah.
Which give you massive sweeping areas of the map.
Interesting. I think I was having a conflict with my audio.
Cat.
No, I think
Oh,
I think
okay.
I think I was my music should be going through like just background music should be going through desktop audio, but it looks like it might have been going through video capture device for some reason. So I'm gonna try and figure that out why this later, but I've managed to turn it off anyway, so it wasn't like super overwhelming.
So meanwhile, we can see Kensai doing a sneaky little slime, snaky, wormy maneuver, trying to get up to dumpster building. Meanwhile, Killinger in the outhouse of Southguard building, just looking for a pick-off on Brothel or on the center hotel building. No takedowns yet. Some suppression fire heading out. Maybe beginners have got some sight on the defenders.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, there are 2 minutes left. You need to
I feel like this is just trying to draw attention away from Kensai and Killinger's movement right now.
Yeah, I think that is the objective. I'm just watching Killinger and Kenzai.
No, really quickly, just to point out, looking at Lemon Squad's positions, most of them, apart from Bekanois, are all covering towards the fire. They're all looking in the wrong direction. They're sweeping around, but meanwhile we've got Peasley and Woods making giant flanks.
But I think that's the objective, is that, again, it's this ambush-style defense on Downfall, you see. Don't expose yourself to the long-range picks, and wait for them to
Kensai
come
taken
in.
down. Kensai taken down, but we're still seeing a great flank from Peasley and Woods. Woods flank so far north. So far. I don't think I've ever been that far north on this map myself.
Oh, I have, but mostly in operations mode. I mean, getting this far north is tricky, because if there's someone watching that northern part of the hills, you're totally goosed.
But no one is now. He's made it in a really great position. Defenders are unlikely. Oh, but now he gives his position away. Trying to take Roughneck down on the objective. Bekanois sees him. Doesn't manage to take him down, though. But Bekanois would be radioing in that enemy position. Roughneck not acting like he knows it's there. Trading with Peasley. Peasley gets the kill. Bekanois makes the refrag.
Meanwhile,
So
Woods
now
up on
they're-
the hill.
Killing her now. Coming around on the objective and Policy Bill. Does he know Policy Bill's there? He's not checking the window. Policy Bill moving out of a position where he can actually take Killinger.
Oh,
Policy Bill punishing Killinger's position now, and all of beginners taken down as they approach the objective. All, not really. I mean, it was an odd attack from beginners. There was good coordination. 22 seconds left on the clock. They were all pushing in, but they weren't in a position where they could actually refrag and support each other.
yeah. But at the same time, like, I mean, Killinger got a good kill on whoever that was in Brothel, but he got refragged immediately by Pulsable in Middle Hotel.
Yeah. Good overlapping defensive fields of fire from Lemon Squad there, but much more traditional defense than what we saw from beginners.
Yeah.
But anyway, Lemon Squad picking up their first round. Will we see them gain momentum now? Will we see them actually take an aggressive round? On Downfall, it's one of the harder maps to do it on. Let's see where round 3, map 2 takes us.
The score is currently 1-1, in case the scoreboard is not accurately reflecting that, which it tends not to. Okay. So it looks like this is going to be the what's it called? This is the South Guard objective.
That's all right.
Ooh, baby.
That's all right. Woo!
Watch
All
yourself.
right, so we can see. Okay, aggressive defense positions going in from Killing and Kensai. Actually, not aggressive at all. They're just getting into defensive position on the objective. No idea where Marsok spawned. Marsok know at least where the defenders are.
Yep.
Well, roughly. Smiles taking a White House position.
Oh, Ravnik taking a bit of damage there.
Peasley taking some long-range shots, as Peasley likes to do.
And we got Smoils occupying that White House building. Peasley over on the northern or southeastern Marsok Hills.
Oh, hey, Parzival. A big shout out to my boy Parzival, who's watching right now. All States. You might have seen him in such films as Spaceballs.
He was heavily featured in Spaceballs. Kind of possibly oversell that aspect of it.
So looking at beginner's defense here, again, I love the defensive makeup. Check it out. They've got 3 guys up high, all in separate building areas.
Yeah. But that's vulnerable to a smoke attack. If you come through the middle and you smoke in front of the objective, these guys up in the hills are left twiddling their fingers while you cap the objective.
Listen, you get a straight push in there, killing a Kensai down, that objective is wide open, and you're going to have a tough time stopping someone from getting that cap.
Yeah.
So, as much as I like the Overwatch it gives, it doesn't give straightforward core defense on the objective.
No, it does not indeed. Let's have a look for that last member of Beginner's Woods up in the nest building up on the hill. Commonly known as a sniper nest, or a lot of people have just called it the cottage on the hill, because that's an exciting name.
Cottage on the hill!
Synthorian looking for the snipes at long range. Are we going to see Synthorian learn from the last game, and is he going to start playing a bit more aggressive come 2 minutes on the clock?
Listen, he might be a fantastic sniper. Let's find out and see. You know, to have the confidence to go into a league match against beginners and rock a sniper rifle means that there's got to be something more to it, right? His teammates aren't telling him off. Obviously, we're not, you know, he wouldn't go into a second round if his teammates were that upset with him with the sniper rifle.
Yeah, definitely. Like, it's not something you do lightly.
No.
Let's
right, seeing a interesting push-up now. We can see a good spread from Lemon Squad trying to get some pick ideas on where beginners are. Meanwhile, beginners defense happy to hold, waiting to try and get some visuals on Lemon Squad's push. Bekanois making a little movement across. He should be okay. Yeah, the hill's in front of him. They won't have visibility on him.
I think they'll be relatively safe. I mean, again, like, I don't think they've got much to worry about.
But let's not forget, we're 3 minutes in, and Lemon Squad have got a massive amount of ground to cover.
Yeah. Oh, Bekanois gets tagged.
Yeah, Bekanois then moving, like, he moves slowly and stealthily in the part that doesn't really matter, and he has cover. The moment he should be taking a objective cover, he then runs out in the open and gets cut down.
This
immediately
right
punished.
Is the face of sadness.
Yeah. Oh, but he is resible, and there is a smoke grenade going out on him.
But someone will follow up with a double tap almost straight away. There's no way he's going to get away with that.
I don't know. I assume if they could see him, they would take him down. I think that he's just below the lip of the hill for whoever took him down.
Interesting point. Well, let's see what Lemon Squad do to try and res their teammate, running into the 2 minutes 30 seconds on the clock, and they barely made up a quarter of the map. Oh, and
Polysibil taken down now in the east as he made a wide flank. Yeah. Another amazing long-range shot from Peasley to take him down.
Yeah, Peasley.
Look at the distance on the map and how far that shot was.
So just going from Peasley, the shot went all the way, and I'm at max speed on the observer client here. He popped it all the way over into this hill here, onto that body you see right there. That is some serious shot from Peasley. Let's jump back. See, the res is still not happening yet. Guka looking for the opportunity. And here's an interesting idea. What if beginners know he's resable and they're just waiting for someone to try?
I'd love that to be the case, but I just don't see it happening. Also, there's good smoke on that location. He's going to get the res. Whether he gets out of there successfully, whether the smoke lasts long enough.
Slow on the retreat.
And both out. 1:44 on the clock. Massive amount of ground to cover.
Yep.
Polysibil dead.
And they've got to go up against a head-on attack against, you know, Woods and Nest. They got Smalls up in White House. This is going to be a tough one.
Meanwhile, Synthorian, 1.5 minutes left, still looking for a sniper opportunity, but it's just not coming.
No.
And at some point, you've got to cut your losses and make a charge towards the objective.
Yeah. Oh, shots coming out. So Beckman's putting some damage onto Woods, but not finding a target. Ravnik putting out some bullets. He's sitting at the middle sandbags there. And they're really up against it. Kuka now up by the middle hotel. They're getting ground, but Becknoise gets tagged.
Yeah, straight down, and that leaves only Guka now in a commanding attack position. Ravnik pushing down the center. He's going to have a real hard time making any real progress towards that, especially with Killing and having almost a straight line of sight.
Oh no, Guka's going straight out in the open. Now he's making it. Killinger is going to take him down. There's the shot, and there he goes.
Synthorian now learning his lesson. He's pushed up, but I mean, there's only
36 seconds on the clock. Did he really learn? Whoa, a lot of fire coming out, and Ravnik is dumpstered alive.
Taken down. That looked like something out of a film, just all around him bullets.
Synthorian completely out of options, has to continue pressing forward, looking for the shot on Dr. Killinger. Is he going to find it? No, he's getting shot from elsewhere. He takes a wound.
And he's going to get taken down from his flank by Peasley.
Wow, they just walked right into a kill box. Right into a kill box.
One by one they died. Look at the death map. Look at the deaths on the map.
Total kill box right there.
Yeah, not able to penetrate. Not making any great sweeping motions. Pushing down the center of the map mostly, and not really making use of the buildings as they approached, as much as they could have.
Yeah.
Great defensive positioning from beginners, as much as it didn't leave much left in their core defense. The flanks were covered and they had line of sight because of all the height advantage they had from all those buildings.
Yeah, absolutely. Radar, we just take over commentary for 1 moment, please.
And we're playing Onward. It's game in virtual. Oh god, virtual reality. And you have to get an objective. It gives you 2 points. If you don't get the objective, you wipe out the enemy team. That's 1 point. So you want to get the objective, which gives you 2 points. But also with the. No, I'm kidding. So anyway, as most of you are aware, but some of you may not be, the reason why people go for the objective is that if the attacking team gets the objective, they get 2 points. The problem with that is that obviously when you're doing the objective, you have to memorize a code and enter a 7-digit code on your iPad. You can't see what the code is when you're entering it, so you have to memorize it. And obviously, while you're doing so, you're defenseless. So it really takes balls of steel to get close enough to that objective to really make it count and get that objective in.
You're a defenseless kitten with balls of steel. That's what you gotta have. That's what you need. So the score currently is 2-1 to beginners on Downfall, map 2. If they take this, they win
Round
the series.
3. Round 3. Beginners on Marsa.
Here we go.
Beginners attacking now. Let's see. This is not a danger close situation, so... But Lemon Squad could get into a position where they can see this approach. They don't know where beginners are, but... Now they do.
Yep. That's Kenzai commenting. That was smart. Beginners immediately rushing the middle hotel, knowing they can take that.
It was a very clever smoke. The smoke covered the approach up to White House, so they couldn't possibly get him as he went up there.
Hilariously, it's like you and Kenzai are in sync. He just said that was a clever smoke.
Oh, okay. In sync, like the band, right?
In Syncy. In Lil Syncy.
Oh, in Syncy.
In Lil Syncy.
Like in Syncas.
In Lil Syncy. Oh, Synthorian gets tagged.
Synthorian still not getting those sniper kills. Synthorian tagged in White House after that clever smoke grenade to actually get up there.
Yep.
Seeing a similar defensive position makeup from Lemon Squad, slightly different, but very similar all the same. We see Guka taking a position that beginners did not, and they only have one person on the actual core defense of the objective. It's quite risky still, and we can see that, I mean, listen, we say beginners don't make strong pushes, but look at, they've already got 2 guys in central building, in the mid-hotel, in a very commanding position. Policible already feeling pressured by killing her in that top hotel. You see Policible forced to stay low now, unable to stop any movements because he's just taken fire. He knows he's in danger.
Yep. I've got a, it looks like there's a Marsoc player down on my map, but I think it's bugged. I don't think there's any particular reason for that.
Bugged. I believe it is bugged.
I want to pop into Becknoise, who's got a really good positioning up there in the Marsoc towers.
The problem I have with Lemon Squad's defense makeup right now is they only have one person on the objective. Guka can possibly do a sweep around, but he's pretty far. If he gets taken down, that leaves only Policible on the objective.
Becknoise
We
pops
could
a
see
syringe.
a cap coming out here.
You think a cap's gonna? You think this is definitely gonna be a cap for beginners?
No, I don't think it's definitely going to be a cap. I think they have high potential for a cap, though, just based on Lemon Squad's makeup. They're going to be really hard-pressed to stop a cap if they can sneak by and get Policible down.
Yeah. It's gonna really depend on, also gotta get past Guka as well. He's got a really, really good spot. Oh, Guka got fragged from Killinger. Wow.
What a great frag from killing her there. A lot of luck involved there, but still a great frag.
Incredible frag.
I mean, look where he took Guka out. Guka just left the building.
Yeah. So the question is Possible going to try for the res, and is Killinger going to tag him when he does?
Possible would be foolish to leave that defensive position. If he goes down, that leaves the objective wide open. Meanwhile, Rafnek is rotating, so there's a high possibility he'll get it.
Yeah. Looks like Rafnek might be the one to rotate in and get the res up on his teammate, but it may be expensive, and here he goes. Killinger could pop out.
Killinger isn't going to be in a position to stop the res from Rafnek. He might be soon, though. Now Killinger in a much more commanding position. He could get a pick off on Possible if Possible is careful here.
Yeah. I also think that you have to remember that Kenzai is it Kenzai?
Again, a great smoke to cover his approach over. Really clever smokes, defensive smokes here. Wow, Woods almost picking up that res.
I gotta say, like, you're seeing really good defensive smokes coming out from Lemon Squad. They're really utilizing that to maximum effect.
Yep.
Oh, it looks like Woods just gets tagged. Nice job.
Great shooting from Possible then and Rafnek. I don't know which of the two got them. We're seeing a really good, clever push-up now, though, from beginners.
Yeah. Oh.
Peasley now pushing up on the twin buildings, up on the hill, and once he takes that, he's going to have a really commanding line of sights over Lemon Squad's defense.
Killinger crawling in along the main street. Also, Kenzai following close behind. This buddy system working to maximum effect here. These guys to push up and get a chance at making a play on these defenders. Shots coming out. Are Killinger and Kenzai gonna get the sense? Are Killinger and Kenzai gonna get a sense that they can move in now? They hear shots firing towards the north.
No, I don't think so. They're not going to get overconfident. They've got 2 minutes left on the clock. They're happy to push in slowly.
Yeah.
But Guka, Rafnek, Possible, no idea how close Killinger is now. It's really good, really patient push-up by Killinger and Kenzai.
Also want to point out Becknoist on the reposition here is in a good spot to possibly flank in and get Peasley.
Peasley and Smiles, though, both there. So even if Peasley gets taken down, there's a refrag potential from Smiles. And it's a trade.
Oh, I couldn't get to the
it's
camera.
It's a 1-for-1 trade. Peasley and Becknoist, both down. Smiles, though, still in that high position.
Becknoist
look at Killinger now. Look at Killinger's position now.
Oh, it's happening. It's happening. He's sneaking in. He's going for the infiltration. Nobody's watching the doorway.
Oh, wow.
Uh-oh. Knock, knock. Who's there? Doctor's in the house.
Dr. Killinger's here.
Oh, Rafnek now downstairs. Refrag potential.
Wow.
Is he going to catch Kenzai?
So much patience there.
Yeah.
So much patience. What's really interesting is that had Lemon Squad had anyone on those high hills still alive, they would have been able to take out Killinger for such a long time.
Yeah.
He was just in the open, slowly moving up. But that patience paying off, and now beginners 3-2 up. Only 2 defenders left. Can Lemon Squad
Synthorian
hold?
was a bit sloppy in that White House. Getting tagged means that it opened the door to the creep into this objective building here. And
good position from.
Where's the defense of Rafnek? They're walking right by. What is he doing? Possible gets tagged. Here comes the cap now. Rafnek being completely ineffective as a defender. Out comes the cap from Kenzai. There's no way Rafnek can be effective in stopping this. And this is going to be a 3-pointer.
2,
Oh!
1. Oh no!
Oh, unbelievable! If Kenzai had just not killed him, they could have gotten the point.
Wow. That was some, again, big hole in the line to the objective. Lemon Squad showing some great plays now and again, but then we see a play like that where your teammate has just gone down above you. You know the enemy in danger close. You get scared, but then you leave the objective wide open for a cap like that.
I know. It's so punishing. They just had so much potential to hold that off. They were doing good, and they got the reses. But when
that sneak from Killinger, though, really great. Really, again, balls of steel being shown there by Killinger. That takes so much dedication, so much faith that your team have got your back, that they've swept the flank cover off. I mean, just a movement like that, you just don't see players sneaking into the building like that. You see them charge up. You see them move fast because they're worried they're going to get taken down from White House or the cottage or the twin buildings. But nope, not Killinger. My boys have got me.
Yeah, that just goes to show like the communication, coordination, and trust that goes into being a good team cannot be understated.
No.
Like those guys, they know they knew they'd taken out certain key positions on the defensive side. They knew where they could afford to push, and they played that to the max.
Oh yeah, absolutely. They knew where they cleared. They played to that advantage, and that's really important. And again, beginners a top tier team, and you can see why in plays like that.
Yeah. So
3-2 to beginners. Sorry, 3-1 to beginners. Going into round 5, Lemon Squad have to take this attack to stay in this.
Let's take a quick look-see if we just pull up the scoreboard. Again, remind people how we're doing. So I refresh the map.
Don't know how we can help this. But
Let's take a look at beginners on defense on the Radar Shack objective.
Radar Shack, baby, please. Named after me, Radarhead.
Oh, naturally.
Yeah.
And we got Lemon Squad spreading out, going 3-man heavy into the valley. Meanwhile, Synthorian getting into a sniping spot. Is he gonna find? Is that Dr. Killinger in the hotel? We'll have to call that Killinger's hotel.
Yeah,
Seems to
okay.
be a big fan. Killinger inside the hotel. Nice sneaky spot. Again, tight angles are the key to defending downfall and the current meta. But that does allow the defenders, when they get a sense of how far they can move, to push up and gain a lot of ground quickly if they know what they're doing. And we've seen American teams use that to maximum effect. American teams take advantage of that sort of that ambush style defense, that tight defense, and they just scram in there.
Apologies. So, can we call that hospital from now on, the middle hotel? Can we call it hospital?
Why?
Because it's Dr. Killinger's house.
I like where you're going with this. I appreciate
We'll
it.
call it hospital. It's good.
Ravnak shots out on
Anyway.
Dr. Killinger. Did he just tag him?
Maybe
No, he did
possible throwing some suppressing fire on Killinger's position and on Brothel.
Synthorian putting out some fire while Pulsable tries to sneak down the hill. Meanwhile, if you look over at the valley area, smoke's coming out.
Yeah, Killinger's taken so much fire now, he's retreated to the bottom floor.
Guka and
They didn't take
Becknoise
them.
pressing in from the valley towards the dumpster building. Oh, my overlay's up. Oopsies.
Oh, Viper. Viper.
I caught it. Ooh, shots coming out. Ow, that's a bit of pain. So they just got shot from the dude on the downstairs in that dark room.
But
just
look,
in the market.
Lemon Squad making a great push here, but oh my god, that cross immediately punished.
Where-
Becknoise down, really just a crazy cross across the road, thinking he was going to make that work. But until that point, 3 Lemon Squad up here. It was a great push up until that point. There's still 4 up. They still have a chance. Now there's 3 up. They have less of a chance.
Yep. Opportunities dwindling. At least it wasn't a cap last round, as close as it was, though.
Guka and Roughneck now here in a hard to push from position. Woods and Peasley covering each other in that building, and once again in Brothel. Killinger is in the hospital. Kensai solo on the objective with Smoils covering the north and the helicopter approach. Lemon Squad now back against the wall. Only 1 point to speak of. They've got to take this. Guka making a really, really, really good little push there. He's only made about 2 meters of progress, 3 meters of progress, but it was still a fantastic one because he can get a pick off.
Putting out fire. Putting out fire into the brothel building. Interesting.
Woods and Peasley getting some suppression there. Oh, no, now.
Killinger takes out poor Synthorian as he tries to crawl down the hill where his teammate had just died moments before, not realizing that is a good indicator of not to do that.
Yeah, if your teammate is dead there,
Yeah.
it's a pretty bad place to be.
It's a good indication you should probably change.
Hey, see a dead friend, don't walk over the body, it's kind of a sign.
Yeah.
Anyway,
here be landmines.
Roughneck, Guka. The last hope for Lemon Squad on downfall.
Yep. It's all down to them now.
Woods throwing down suppressing fire in a direction where there aren't any Lemon Squad, but I like where his head's at. Meanwhile, Guka and Roughneck not really sure what to do. Only 2 of them left. They're aware of that. Are beginners. I really don't envy the position psychologically what they must be going through right now.
Yeah.
They're in a situation where they're down to 2 players
Against 5.
This is match point. They made a great push up now. Somehow, again, getting past Woods and Peasley, you have to question how effective that position is.
Ooh, Guka.
Guka now wide open for Peasley and Woods to take him down.
I can't cover all these angles, but I'll do my best. I think Guka's going to go down first. If I was going to put money on anybody, I think Woods will pop out and get him. But he's being quiet. Maybe it's Killinger who'll find
Oh,
him.
wow. Oh, Killinger's in a great position there, but if Guka sweeps past, Killinger's going to take him. Does he? Is Guka going to check
Guka's
the
not
corner?
checking the corner! Oh no, Guka!
Oh my gosh.
Dear. Doesn't check his corner.
Wow.
Rafnek trying to look for a refrag.
approach.
He's not going to find it though.
Such a fantastic approach from Guka if he'd only looked right.
And a great defensive position from Killinger. You know, again, just reading the situation, knowing to reposition, and getting, again, that ambush style defense paying off.
It's down to Roughneck here. He takes down Smoils. No, he doesn't. Who did he take down? I'm struggling to see. It must have been Smoils.
I'm not sure.
It was Smiles. Smiles is down, but not out. Roughneck, 40 seconds left on the clock.
Killinger's
He's made his
rotating
noise.
through the building.
Beasley coming around now, covering. Woods covering. Roughneck.
This is
I
the
just
kill
don't know how
box.
he's gonna make
Oh,
his approach.
Roughneck, no! There it is. Woods gets
And
the
Woods
shot.
Finishes any chance of Lemon Squad taking the series. 4-1, 2 beginners. Round 4, map 2, beginners having lost only 1 point so far. It's 8-1 to beginners. So they've taken this series without question.
Yeah.
Will Lemon Squad make anything of the final map?
I mean, like, massive respect and props to Lemon Squad. Really, you know what? You can see their game has improved so much on last season. But they're just not the same force without Solo, who made so many, like, pivotal plays in the game against SP. That Earthquake was an act of God that just totally threw them off their game.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Absolutely tootin', son.
Beginners dominating.
Oh no, our sniper's coming down.
Arsenic is down. Arsenic is down.
Arsenic-
Bike and those is capping.
Back in the scope for the cap. This could be it, folks. This could be the win.
This is gonna be for a win. Bike and those.
Oh, Skriguka's putting the shots out. So our sniper comes around.
Bike and those can't put the code.
Semper gets the knife. Semper goes for another knife. He's not getting. He gets the second knife. Lemon Squad have fumbled. They fumbled on the objective. They had it in the bag. It was almost the map, and they lose to 2 knife kills. Roughneck.
Oh
my God. Our Semper making crazy plays. Running right up to Roughneck. Roughneck pulls out. It's a trade. Lemon Squad take the round, but oh my goodness. How did Becknoise not cap the objective? It was so close for them. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Our Semper getting 2 knife kills in 1 round. Scorpio. Let's take a look upstairs in the middle mansion. Oh no, our Semper's coming down.
Arsenic is down. Arsenic is down.
Arsenic-
Bike and those is capping.
Back in the scope for the cap. This could be it, folks. This could be the win.
This is gonna be for a win. Bike and those.
Oh, Skriguka's putting the shots out. So our Semper comes around.
Bike and those can't put the code.
Semper gets the knife. Semper goes for another knife. He's not getting. He gets the second knife. Lemon Squad have fumbled. They fumbled on the objective. They had it in the bag. It was almost the map, and they lose to 2 knife kills. Roughneck. Oh my God. Our Semper making crazy plays. Running right up to Roughneck. Roughneck pulls out. It's a trade. Lemon Squad take the round, but oh my goodness. How did Becknoise not cap the objective? It was so close for them. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Our Semper getting 2 knife kills in 1 round. Scorpio. Let's take a look upstairs in the middle mansion. Oh no, our Semper's coming down.
Arsenic is down. Arsenic is down.
Arsenic-
Bike and those is capping.
Back in the scope for the cap. This could be it, folks. This could be the win.
This is gonna be for a win. Bike and those.
Oh, Skriguka's putting the shots out. So our Semper comes around.
Bike and those can't put the code.
Semper gets the knife. Semper goes for another knife. He's not getting. He gets the second knife. Lemon Squad have fumbled. They fumbled on the objective. They had it in the bag. It was almost the map, and they lose to 2 knife kills. Roughneck. Oh my God. Our Semper making crazy plays. Running right up to Roughneck. Roughneck pulls out. It's a trade. Lemon Squad take the round, but oh my goodness. How did Becknoise not cap the objective? It was so close for them. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Our Semper getting 2 knife kills in 1 round. Scorpio. Let's take a look upstairs in the middle mansion. Oh no, our Semper's coming down.
Arsenic is down. Arsenic is down.
Arsenic-
Bike and those is capping.
Back in the scope for the cap. This could be it, folks. This could be the win.
This is gonna be for a win. Bike and those.
Oh, Skriguka's putting the shots out. So our Semper comes around.
Bike and those can't put the code.
Semper gets the knife. Semper goes for another knife. He's not getting. He gets the second knife. Lemon Squad have fumbled. They fumbled on the objective. They had it in the bag. It was almost the map, and they lose to 2 knife kills. Roughneck. Oh my God. Our Semper making crazy plays. Running right up to Roughneck. Roughneck pulls out. It's a trade.
Lemon Squad take the round, but oh my goodness! How did Becknoise not cap the objective? It was so close for them. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Our Semper getting 2 knife kills in 1 round. Scorpio. Let's take a look upstairs in the middle mansion. Oh no, our Semper's coming down.
Arsenic is down. Arsenic is down.
Arsenic-
Mike and Nose is capping.
Back in the scope for the cap. This could be it, folks. This could be the win.
This is gonna be for a win. Mike and Nose.
Oh, Scorpio's putting the shots out. So our Semper comes around.
Mike and Nose can't put the count.
Semper gets the knife. Semper goes for another knife. He's not getting. He gets the second knife. Lemon Squad have fumbled. They fumbled on the objective. They had it in the bag. It was almost the map, and they lose to 2 knife kills. Roughneck.
Oh
my god. Our Semper making crazy plays. Running right up to Roughneck. Roughneck pulls out. It's a trade. Lemon Squad take the round, but oh my goodness. How did Becknoise not cap the objective? It was so close for them. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Beginners on defense.
Let's take a look at Lemon Squad on offense as they gear up to take on Beginners defense on Bazaar. And traditionally, Beginners have been quite strong on this map, so let's see how it looks.
Be careful for the overlay, my friend.
Oh, it's been taken care of. Normally, in fairness, the overlays go well. What really threw me through a loop, though, was the audio issue. But hey, what are you gonna do? Live and learn. But, like, looks like Lemon Squad
Okay,
going
so
for a
we-
strong south push here, unexpectedly.
What's really interesting is that Polysible's push put him so far ahead of his team. Why didn't they all take a similar direction? Interesting. We see they're going to be able to do this south rotation uncontested without any of the beginners having seen it. It's a very strong rotation,
Yeah.
which is going to bring them up behind most of beginners' team. Killinger and Cushbury's now playing, has been swapped into the team lineup. He was missing from the ESL event. It's good to see him on the active team again.
Yep. And it's gonna be interesting to see. Smoils is probably gonna be the first person they do come across. This is a very classic spot Smoils is in, and it will be checked. So the question is, you know, is Smoils gonna take a kill with him before he goes? Meanwhile, if we have a look, Woods and Peasley also covering the south side. So they're playing right into like the style that we saw beginners use against boss fights of defense on this map, which was a heavy east side presence.
Oof.
5 men pushing into this eastern block, and again, the beginners are well set to defend it. This is gonna be an expensive push for Lemon Squad.
I love Guka's confidence here. Look how much map knowledge he has. He's like, listen, I can stand here
Yep.
because I've got my team to my right covering that area.
Google's like, no, don't do it, don't do it, no.
Rafnek's like, oh, okay.
It's fine.
But look, I love the confidence in the team to cover you, being able to stand there confidently.
There it is, and
Smoils.
Smoils gets tagged by Guka.
Yep.
Wow.
Great push now we're
Maybe
seeing from
they-
Lemon Squad. Really confident, good coverage.
Here comes
Woods
Woods.
doing a rotation.
Oh, it's a trade
It's
from
trade.
Guka. The reactions from Guka
Peasy
on
now on
point.
the other flank. Peasy gets one. Peasy gets taken now. Peasy only gets one out of it.
And he's
Centurion
resable
now,
too.
making up for it. Yeah, but he's not. He's good for intel, but he's going to get taken down soon. His 2 teammates not in a position to do anything to help.
So I mentioned that these guys are playing into beginners' existing defensive pattern, and they're playing it well. They know what they're doing. They're cracking it open.
Guka 2 kills before he goes down, which is kind of confusing to me. But who am I?
Peasley needs a double
I'm
tap.
a nobody.
Becknoise not doing it, assuming Peasley is dead. Peasley probably relaying intel to the remaining
Oh,
defenders.
he will be in a minute. Well, he will be once they're outside of a distance where they'll hear him.
Frags coming out. Dr. Killinger holding tight on the angles.
It's a rookie mistake. We saw some top tier teams do at ESL as well, not double tapping.
Yeah, you gotta do it. Always double tap. Just, even if it's a knife, so you don't give away position. That makes sense. Do it. Just you gotta do something. Becknoise crossing the street. It looks like. I mean, Lemons are just getting ready for a breach here. I think they've got the numbers
Cushberries
to do it.
and Killinger though covering the correct position. A good play from Lemon Squad would be to rotate around because they've made so much noise here. Killinger and Kush waiting for them.
Yeah. Here come coordinated
It's not happening.
grenades. I'm really digging what Lemon Squad are putting out here.
Yeah,
And here they
they're gonna
come.
Get cut down. They're getting cut down in 3, 2, 1. Killinger taking down Roughneck.
Takes down 2.
Takes down 3.
And where's the
Now
final
it's
member?
1-on-1.
Polysibile.
Polysibile versus
A little
Cushberries.
late on the moving in there. Killinger
They
probably
made too
relaying
much
intel.
noise and they relayed that they were coming in through that direction far too loudly and took too much time to do
Possible
it.
just
and
got Isaac Cushberry. He ties Cushberry, and it's a win for Lemon Squad.
Great reactions from Possible, then great reactions. They needed this. The morale needed this more than anything else. But that approach showing its weakness, very, very, very bottlenecked approach, and they were able to get cut down quite quickly by killing it and Cushberries.
Yeah, but at the same time, I gotta hand it to Lemon Squad. The coordination was great. Lemon
Again,
like Beginners putting up a really strong defense that they're classically known to do. They haven't deviated from their existing formula for defense, and Lemon Squad broke it down step by step.
So this is it, right? As I've said.
And we lost your Radar. We can't hear you. You're gone. Rest in peace, Radarhead. You will be remembered for your contribution to the cast. Oh wait, I heard something. Still can't hear you. You're getting nothing out of you there, buddy.
Gosh darn it.
Oh no, you're there. You're there. I can hear you.
Gosh
Stop.
darn
Stop. You're there. I got you.
I apologize. I'm getting some technical difficulties with my microphone.
Your microphone. Oh dear.
But I'm back now, and that's the only thing that really matters. Anyway, as I was saying, I don't know where I got cut off, but the point is, we keep seeing moments of brilliance from Lemon Squad. They're on the verge of becoming awesome, but they're just not quite there yet. There's some real weaknesses in their play. The good thing about these weaknesses, though, is that they're not subtle weaknesses. They're quite obvious for them. So when they watch back through this match, hopefully they'll be able to pick up from these weaknesses, learn from what they've done wrong, and become stronger for it. In their next match, will probably be against Boss Fight or someone equally as strong. So
yeah. The chat's saying we missed 2 knife kills, apparently?
We did not. Don't worry. It was old commentary. Yeah, it's Night Fiery being silly Night Fiery.
Yeah, Night Fire trying to wind us up.
Anywho.
Yeah, like, I mean, okay. Yeah, like you said, I think
Map 3, round 2.
It's pacing for Lemon Squad, and it's a bit of time, like, and there's time and awareness for certain members like Centaurian to be a bit more kind of push a bit more. In terms of beginners, I mean, there's not really much you can say. Like, I mean, I think they maybe need to vary their formula a little bit. Like, they were a bit predictable there, and that cost them because Lemon Squad were methodical and they knew what to expect and they were breaking it down. Especially Guka was just on point with his reactions, taking out 2 kills, trading with the last one, Woods. So yeah, just really strong plays out of the teams there. Really strong plays.
But you know what? If you're someone like beginners, okay, you have your set play you've got your playbook of tactics, okay. You're in the second game. You've won your first game in the league so far. You're on your second game in the league. You've just taken the first 2 maps. Do you need to prove anything in the third map? Do you want to show your new plays now? You're going to stick with the old tried and tested because you've got nothing to lose at this point. You've already won.
Well, I mean, you gain less MMR for less dominant wins. So, like, it's in their interest to play dominantly and get more points.
Hey, listen, I'm not saying they're throwing. What I'm saying is they're not going to throw the best plays, the new plays, anything they've got in the playbook that people haven't seen yet. They're not going to throw it on a game they've already won.
Yeah, true.
These are clever guys. They play tactically, they play strategically, and they have playbooks which, you know, they like to throw out fresh new plays when it matters. And right now, I'm sorry to say, they've taken 2 maps, and they don't need to take the third map.
Yeah, fair play. Fair play, they do. But I think we're seeing some fresh stuff coming out of Lemon Squad, which I really like to see.
Yeah. Oh, it's been a pleasure watching them when they're doing great.
Yeah, hands down. They've really pulled out some nice plays. I feel like their downfall plays have they've got a lot of potential. Just the timing and the pacing is off. They need to move that up a little bit more. What they're doing on quarantine, I don't know what to say about that. Like, I mean, I think their defense was solid to the point where it dropped a cap to Woods. So it's hard to say how that could have gone otherwise.
Round 2, map 3. Lemon Squad on defense. Beginners as Marsok on offense.
Alrighty.
Let's see if beginners are going to take the attack round like Lemon Squad just did.
Let's see what beginners are packing on offense. If they go for a split or if they go for a 5-man, like unidirectional push like Lemon Squad did. Oh, looks like it's a... Let's take a quick look at